So competition is extreme in the remote work world, and if you don't have the right skills, you are going to keep struggling for years without seeing any result. That is why in this video, I'm going to break down the soft skills that you need and also the technical skills that you need in order to get a job and succeed in the remote work world today. There are generally 4 soft skills that you need in order to succeed in the remote work world. If you don't have these 4 soft skills, if you don't develop these skills, it is going to be really hard for you to succeed. And the first one is problem-solving mindset. If you don't have a problem-solving mindset, it's very hard to succeed, because whether you are looking for a full-time job or a virtual assistant hourly job, it is going to be very hard in the beginning. There are going to be too many things that you don't know how to do. There are going to be so many strategies that you are going to have to figure them out. Especially if you start in Nigeria, in Africa, you are going to start probably with very limited resources. So if you don't have a problem-solving mindset, it's going to be very easy for you to give up, because there are going to be so many challenges and so many problems that are going to keep coming your way. If anytime a problem comes your way, you don't know how to solve the problem, you are going to have to find someone and ask that someone how to solve that challenge. It is never going to work. So you are going to have to develop a problem-solving mindset. Okay, the next soft skill that you need is a self-learning ability. You are going to have to learn a lot of things. And if you, whether a virtual assistant or a fully remote job, you have to learn so many things. And if you have to wait until you find someone who is going to say, click here, click there, before you learn something, it is not going to work. I teach many people online, and I know someone is not ready to learn if that someone is asking me for my phone number to come to my place so that I will show them how to do it. If you are looking for someone to physically show you how to do something online before you will be able to learn, that is probably never going to work. You are going to have a self-learning ability. If you encounter something that you don't know how to do, you can go to YouTube, find tutorials, follow tutorials, and learn with tutorials and be able to do things. You go to platforms like Udemy or Skillshare, you buy a course, you follow the course, and you will be able to learn and do things. That is the only way for you to succeed. If you don't have this self-learning ability, it is never going to work. If anytime that you want to learn something technical, you have to find someone to physically show you what to do, it is really never going to work. And the next soft skill that you need is taking initiative. You need to be able to take initiative. If you get hired to do something, whether as a virtual assistant or a fully remote job somewhere, you are not working with people in a physical location. So you have to be able to take initiative. If you are working with a software and you see a potential problem, you have to be able to recognize it's a potential problem and figure out a way to propose something that is going to fix the problem. If you have some task, you are working on this task and it is not working out properly, you have a goal that you want to achieve by the end of, let's say, a month, and the route that you are following to achieve that goal is not working out, you have an idea that maybe if you improve this thing, it is going to help you achieve this. You have to be able to think like that. If something is not working out properly, you have to think of a better way to optimize and do things better and propose it to whoever you are working for. So this taking initiative is going to help you be dependable, so that whoever you are working for, they are going to depend on you. And if they depend on you, your job is secure. But if you don't take initiative, you only follow the instructions that are given to you. If a problem comes up, they have to figure it out and tell you what to do. Then anytime that someone comes who take initiative, they are going to be able to replace you very easily. So learn how to take initiative, be proactive, figure out a way to improve whatever you are doing so that you become valuable to the company that you are working for. And the next soft skill that you need is a self-management and self-discipline. You are working alone in your own location. You have to be able to manage yourself and have self-discipline, because there are so many distractions. You are at home, nobody is looking at you. You will be able to take off your mobile phone and scroll for a few hours. Someone might visit you and you get into a conversation with someone. There are just endless distractions when you work at home. So if you don't have self-discipline, you are going to be spending all your working hours without providing any good result. And if you are not productive, you are going to be easily replaceable. So you have to be able to have a standard working hours and have the self-discipline to follow through and do the work and manage your time, so that you do the work as if someone hire you and you go to their office and do the work. You have to be able to manage your time and have enough self-discipline to shut out the distractions while you are at work. So those are the 4 soft skills that I believe you need to develop in order to succeed in the remote work world. But soft skills alone is not really what you need. It's not going to take you to where you need to go. You have to have some technical skills that clients and employees are looking for today. And I will start by telling you what doesn't work. There are many technical skills to learn, but what doesn't work is choosing one thing and learn that one thing and be offering that one thing to employers or clients. Something like you say, okay, I'm going to be offering data entry, or I'm going to be offering email management, or I'm going to be offering calendar management. Choosing things like this, individual things like this, standalone services, is not going to work. What works today is picking an area and be good at that area and specialize in that area. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying I am going to learn data entry and offer data entry as a service to client, or look for data entry jobs, remote jobs, think of what are you going to be doing in data entry for someone that you are going to incorporate into a package. As an example is administrative assistance. Instead of offering data entry, offering administrative assistance is going to be a better way to have to approach it, because if you are offering data entry and someone is offering administrative assistance service and they have data entry experience, in a remote job, when you are looking for a remote job, that person who have administrative skills is going to beat you. If you are looking for virtual assistant jobs, maybe someone is just looking for some data entry work, specific data entry work. They might be able to hire you. They will be able to hire you if that is only what they are looking for. But if you are looking for a reliable remote work, a full-time remote work, offering something specific like that, it's not going to work. You have to offer something. Think of it as a job title. What job title are you going to go after? It's very hard to find a remote job that is going to be data entry employee. It is going to have to be something like office assistant, be administrative assistant, something like that. So instead of thinking of a service that you are going to learn, if you are looking for a remote job, think of a job title that you want to fill. If you want to fill out that administrative assistant role, then what are you going to learn in order to be able to work as an administrative assistant? You are going to have to learn data entry. You are going to have to learn email management. You are going to have to learn all of the basic tasks that virtual assistant offer. But learning one thing is not going to work. If you want to offer maybe customer support, what do you need to learn in order to be able to offer customer support to employees? So instead of choosing a service, choose a job title and learn all you need to learn in order to be able to work in that job title. That is how you shall approach remote work if you are looking for a remote work, not a virtual assistant work. But if you are only looking for a virtual assistant job where you are going to work for multiple clients, hours of work, few hours of work every week, then you can choose one thing, learn it, and find someone who is looking for that one thing. So these are the skills that I believe you need to develop if you want to succeed in the remote work world. If you find this video helpful, YouTube think you are going to find this one helpful also. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.